about Abbotsford. They're always top of the list. That's it. Abbotsford's always top of the list. Yes. That's the thing. It's normally I've got so many teams in here. You gotta type it in. Nope, Abbotsford's right at the top every time. And they're starting. Yeah. Who is who's the player being DH for? Do you have that?
Yes, J.J. Heller,
Oh.
number 17. He's playing right field.
Ah, I just put 10 guys in the lineup because I didn't pay attention. There we go. Whittlesey's tomorrow, first game. Then we get into the pool play. Then we get into the, if you win, you play, you lose. These first 2 games, then winner plays once, loser plays the same other team. It's a weird.
So this weekend is a double.
It's pool play. 3-team pool. So,
Play everybody.
yep. So this game, the winner of this game plays Bangor on Sunday. Loser of this game plays Bangor tomorrow. And then vice versa. I don't remember who's winning. So then, between Whittlesey and Ashland tomorrow morning, the loser plays Elmwood tomorrow night. Winner plays Elmwood tomorrow afternoon. And Elmwood's the one.
So Abby could play tomorrow again.
Yes, and then be done. And then they wouldn't play it all on Sunday. Like, it's a distinct possibility you have Bay City Bangor at noon and Ashland Elmwood at 3, but that's not happening. Ashland showed up last year. Red Lake. Their 9th guy was a high school freshman that showed up. They're supposed to play at noon. She showed up at 11:58. They threw a t-shirt on him and a tape number.
His brother, his son,
Yeah. No, they just didn't. Nobody wanted to make the trip. It's tough. But these guys are in a good spot. Bay City. Red Wings just across the river. Winona's within their 35 miles. But there's a lot of teams down by La Crosse. That's why they kind of get divided up. So La Crosse has a team. La Crescent has a team. Sparta has a team. Viroqua has a team. These guys. So yeah, like it's.
it is fun though. You want to see baseball complexes amazing.
Yeah.
I like to see so they draw from
Yeah.
a large area. Big city is.
It's Crossroads. It's a suburb of Red Wing. Well,
I see the other fans.
oh, discussions will be had. No, like they're cool. I like those kind of places. That one, Interwall. I wish they still played out at the bar, but Spirit still plays at the bar. Out there, Old Moore's Bar, out there on 102.
Where it's just an open, which one is like an open field and it's really in the middle of nowhere, there's a forest on the back.
Might be Westboro. Just kind of
That sounds about right.
has the real tall wall in left field. Oh no,
Hole in the wall place.
no, that would be Westboro. They wouldn't have high school there.
No, he was playing for City,
Oh.
but it was for when he was in.
Yeah. No, Westboro's got that big tall wall in left. Could have been Interwall, depending on how long's Ross been out of. Oh no. Trying to think. There's so
They
many.
only played there once.
Yeah, we only played there once. It was just
Like Spirit, you pull in and you got to go past the bar and around behind the park, and
It
there's
wasn't Spirit actually.
Tony maybe.
They had a guy that was a man. And so Ross is in high school. He's got maybe
Oh, do they have black infielder? Because it might be Holloway. Out.
Oh, Holloway, no.
No.
Yeah, because he played that a lot when he was little.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
Fans was playing.
Oh yeah. I've never been out there for a game. I've driven
Do you
past
know
it.
that they really, in the last couple of years?
I was just by there a couple of years this year.
They put an overhead for the
Yep.
stands. Anyway, I guess they're putting quite a bit of money into it.
Yeah.
They apparently were not getting the kids there.
No.
And so, the lady that cuts my hair was telling me that she and her husband now were asked to take over. Because they have and she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what we're getting into. But she said they're hoping to bring it alive again.
Yeah. See, I wish they would have more of that. That's the thing that's missing right now is the casual softball. Like, let's be honest, I am not athletic anymore. I'm 40 and overweight, but the thing is, I just want to play. And every league now is there's always one team that shows up that's super competitive. They're just flashing my legs.
You are good because Matt's
Albanus and Shinovari. Alright, time for me to
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Welcome to Red Arrow Park as we get set for day one of this WBA B Division Regional. It is the Bombers of Bay City taking on the Merchants of Abbotsford. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Here to take you through the entire weekend. We will, weather permitting, have all 6 games for you here. Some thunderstorms in the forecast for Saturday and Sunday, so depending on which way the wind blows, we might have to shoot through these wonderful big glass windows here, but we'll get as much of these in as we can. But we get one game tonight. It's Abbotsford and Bay City, the 1 and the 2 seed in their half of this regional. The Bangor Redbirds, they are the 3 seed. Take a look at both teams here. Abbotsford comes in. They played up in the Dairyland. The Dairyland splitting into a large and small division. They played in the large division for the regular season, but drops down to the small for the playoffs.
Oh, I see him.
As we pull up their record here. And let me pull up Game Changer here real quick. I can't seem to find my other notes. 13-8 overall. They were middle of the pack in the Dairyland Large, but that is a very strong Dairyland Large. That includes, teams like Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, Everest, Minocqua, so some bigger communities. So they did a really good job there with that one. And then we also have, looking at that, so they came through that way. Trying to find, I had my notes. Here we go. Yeah, Abbotsford finished 6-8 in the Dairyland Large. On the other side, you have Bay City. They were 5-9 in the St. Croix Valley League, but that is, again, a top-heavy league. You look at, Hudson, River Falls, New Richmond, down there on the record end, but, Spring Valley's always been very good. So, they played a tough schedule this year. They come in 5-9 on their conference season. So we'll see where it goes from there. Winner of this game plays the Bangor Redbirds. That was the other team I was going to check on here. Sorry about that. I had all these notes written out, and then I forgot them on my desk at home. So that is 100% on me. The Bangor Redbirds out of the Mississippi Valley League, they finished 2-7. In that league, they actually finished in last place behind Sparta, tied with Sparta in the win column. Sparta only 2-5. They had some games to make up yet after this came out. But Bangor also does hit a lot of home runs. So they like to put the ball, they will hit the ball over the fence. So we'll see if maybe they can get some wins here. You never know. It's always weird when you start matching leagues like this, where you start to see which leagues were really good and which leagues were not. And we'll see how everything pans out. The rest of our games for this weekend, you get the Whittlesea Reds, another Dairyland Large team that plays in the small for the playoffs. They will take on the Ashland Merchants at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Then the loser of this game will play the Bangor Redbirds at 4. And then the loser of that 1 o'clock game tomorrow, they will play the Elmwood Expos. That is at 7 o'clock p.m. And then the winner of the first two games will play the Bangor Redbirds and the Elmwood Expos at noon and 3 on Sunday. That is all weather permitting. We might be flexing that schedule just a little bit, as I'm going to take a look at the pocket Doppler here right now for the forecast for the next few weeks. Yeah, we're looking thunderstorms most of the morning. Chance of storms up till about 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then again, same thing, storms. Not so much on Sunday, it looks like now. So games might be moved around, but we are going to take one quick break here. We will be back with the National Anthem starting lineups coming up in just a moment, so stick around.
Welcome to Abbotsford and the beautiful Red Arrow Field. Tonight's matchup features a playoff game between the Bay City Bombers and your Abbotsford Merchants. First, the starting lineups for Bay City. Batting leadoff and playing right field, number 4, Hayden Holm. Batting second and playing first base, number 9, Chase Snyder. Batting third and playing short, number 19, Anthony Madsen. Batting cleanup and covering center field, number 22, Keegan Byrne. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 23, Bunk Alderness. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 14, Karsten Meyer. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 6, Brett Schillerberry. Batting eighth and on the mound, number 50, Logan Vogel. Batting ninth and behind the plate, number 5, Jorgen Alderness. The Bombers are managed by Bunk Alderness. And now, the starting lineups for your Abbotsford Merchants. Batting leadoff and pitching today, number 5, Tanner Harabi. Batting second and covering center field, number 13, Blake Jacoby. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 2, J.D. Castillo. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 24, Peyton Schreiber. Batting fifth and on third base, number 23, Lucas Donkey. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 42, Blake Bargender. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 8, Brett Nelson. Batting eighth and covering left field, number 20, Mateo Lopez. Batting ninth and a designated hitter, number 11, Aaron Morrow. And playing right field, number 17, J.J. Heller. The Merchants are managed by Ryan Bargender and assisted by Judd Harabi. And now please rise and remove your hats as we honor veterans who have proudly served our country and those currently serving this great nation from both home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Today's colors are presented to us by the Kobe VFW Post 2227. Thank you. Kobe VFW 2227.
Now fans.
National anthem starting lineup in the books. We are ready for baseball here from Red Arrow Park. First of 6 today, 6 this weekend. 1 today, 3 tomorrow, 2 on Sunday. Those 3 tomorrow will be, weather permitting, we'll be dodging thunderstorms.
WBA baseball. A big part of that tradition is Jim McLean.
Actually, we're going to turn it back over down on the field for a ceremonial first pitch. We'll be back in just a moment.
He and his wife Cleo were involved in the Abbotsford City baseball team for over 50 years. With Jim serving as both manager and general manager, He was also a member of the Wisconsin Baseball Association Board of Directors for several years. Jim and many of his players took great pride in the baseball field here at Red Arrow Park and spent many hours maintaining this facility over the years in support of the city team and the high school baseball programs. You would be proud to know that his legacy continues with the current baseball program here in Abbotsford. Representing Jim and Cleo tonight are their children, Bob, Matt, and Lynn, who will throw out tonight's first pitches. A big round of applause for the Jim and Cleo Nicolay family. One, two, three. All right, thank you for your support. And now, let's play ball.
Abbotsford has done a really good job this year kind of honoring some of the history of the baseball programs here in Abbotsford. Merchant just getting back up on the ground just a couple years ago after being dormant for a while. Ryan Bargander, the former high school coach, a big part of that. And they have built a good program here with the Merchants. There are a lot of players here. You look at that lineup. We'll go through it again. Tanner Harabi, he is a River Falls baseball player. JV Castillo, a starter this year at River Falls. Peyton Schreiber will be going to River Falls. Blake Bargander was at River Falls. He's transferring to Platteville. He's the catcher. He's in the 6th spot. Lucas Stanke, I'm sure will get some college looks next year as he in any number of sports. 3-sport star at Edgar. So yeah, this is a deep, deep Abbotsford team. There has been a pretty good pipeline of high school baseball and softball players from this area to UW River Falls over the last couple of years. 5 committing. We'll see another one tomorrow, and Parker Listener on that Whittlesea roster. But you got 5 of them committing to River Falls in base 6, excuse me. No, 5. It's 5. Plus 2 softball players at least from the area that have committed this year as well. So it's been a fun ride to see, but we have baseball to play here as Hayden Holm will dig in. He will lead this off. Tanner Harabi on the bump. Goes into his wind the first pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, and we are underway. Your game time temperature, 83 degrees. The pitch just misses the inside corner for a ball, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. Just missing that outside corner for a ball, 2-1. Tanner Harabi is going to change that arm angle, a lot of movement. The wind, the pitch. On the inside part of the plate for a strike, 2-2. Yeah, every so often he'll drop that arm down, go full sidearm. Sometimes it's 3/4, sometimes it's over the top. That one is. Just misses the bottom of the zone. Couldn't get him to chase the curveball, full count. Harabi into his wind, the pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground, foul. Stays full. Hayden Holm, the lefty, leading things off here. Keep an eye on that Brewer game for you as well. The pitch. That's going to be chopped off the plate. Waiting for it is Stanke. Throw to first. Not in time. Holm beats it out for the infield single.
Now the plate, number 9, Chase Snyder.
And Chase Snyder will come to the plate now, the number 2 hitter here for Bay City. Bay City, for those of you who don't know, down right along the Mississippi River, as that one's going to be hit in the air. Right field, drifting in. There's confusion. That's going to drop down. J.J. Heller overran it. That's going to be a single.
With 2 on and 0 out, Anthony Madsen.
And 2 on for Anthony Madsen. At Bay City, just across the river from Red Wing. Right on the Mississippi River, as that one will miss for a ball, 1-0. Bay City, a member of the Mississippi Valley League. The pitch. Well off the outside, couldn't get him a chase, 2-0. Sets the pitch. Drops that one onto the inside corner, 2-1. Bit of a jam here early for Tanner Harabi. Infield single and a misplayed ball in the outfield. The pitch. That's going to be hit down the line, but foul. 2-2. Well off the outside. Full count. The pitch. Popped up. On the infield. Infield fly is called. Catch is made anyway. First out of the inning. Brett Nelson there. The current Abbotsford baseball coach. 1 down as Keegan Byrne will come to the plate. Another lefty in this Bay City lineup. Harabi. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Behind home plate. There and caught. Second out of the inning. Blake Bargander makes the catch. 2 down. And that will bring Bulb Alvenis to the plate. Harabi 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Venice digs in from the right side. Harabi. The pitch. Drops that one in at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'll keep an eye on it here throughout the game. Sets the pitch. Well off the outside. Well snagged back there by Bargander. 1-1. From this gorgeous press box they put up, opened up last year. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Alvenis was swinging for Curtis. Robbie 1 strike away from getting out of this. He'll set. The pitch. Check swing. They got him at third. The throw down is in time. They get home. I guess that technically goes in caught stealing 2-5, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It will be Harabi Jacoby Castillo due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Bottom of the first, Tanner Harabi to lead things off. He'll face Logan Vogel. Jorgen Alvernis, one of the few guys you see yet that catch that wear the backwards helmet and the regular mask. You see mostly hockey style masks now. Lefty the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-1. Cross for a strike. One and two, and swinging a miss, strike three. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Blake Jacoby to the plate. The wind, the pitch. Bunt shown, misses low. Ball one. The wind, the pitch. Drops that curve ball in. 1-1. That's a beauty. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the fastball, 1-2. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit foul. Back over the top of us. Out onto the corner of 4th and Butternut here in Abbotsford. Ballpark tucked in here. It's got some quirks. You got the light towers in play in foul territories. That one stays just a touch high. Tried to drop that curveball in. Top of the zone. Stays, now makes it 2-2. Yeah, you got the light poles down each line that are in the field of play. The wind, the pitch. Hit him. Tried to throw that inside curveball, and it just didn't break. 1-1. Runner on first, one out for JV Castillo. There's a lot of foul territory down each lines. The pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground. Double play ball. Bobbled at second. The throw to first is not going to be in time. Everybody's going to be safe. The error at second will put 2 on with 1 out for Peyton Schreiber. Sets. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 1-0. Vogel. Comes set. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 2-0. Vogel. Trying to paint that outside corner here against Schreiber. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Long run, still going out, still going out. It'll be the center fielder Byrne to catch it. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Lucas Stanke to the plate. Byrne looking in. He'll come set. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Pitching so important in these weekend. We got to play, the multiple games in short succession. The kick, the pitch. Breaks low for a ball, 2-0. Sun setting behind some clouds now. Setting out beyond left field here as we look off to the northwest. Sets. The pitch. Catches the high inside corner for a strike. 2-1. Vogel looks back at second. The pitch. That's going to be lined foul off the light tower. 2-2. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground, foul. Stays 2-2. Vogel. Again comes set. The pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground the other way, foul. Lucas Stanke battling here. Pitch 7 of the at-bat coming up. Both pitchers going through a lot of pitches here in the first. Vogel. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The ball is dropped. They got to complete the strikeout. Throw to first is in time, and that will end the inning. The Merchants get a couple on. They leave them stranded. We head to the top of the second. It'll be Alvinus, Meyer, Shinavari due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Nope. It'll be Bump Alvenis at the plate. He was at the plate when Hayden Holm got thrown out at third, so he will get another at bat here. The pitch. Misses the inside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's going to be chopped on the ground to short. Picked there by Castillo. The throw to first is in time. 1 away. One down, and that will bring Karsten Meyer to the plate. The pitch drops in for a strike, 0-1. The wind, the pitch. Drops that curveball in, 0-2. The wind, the pitch. Rolled on the ground, too short. Picked there again by Castillo. Throw to first is in time. Nice stretch there by Schreiber. 2 down.
Now batting number 6, Brett.
And that'll bring Brett Shinovari to the plate. Another left-handed hitter in that lineup. That's going to be hit on a line. That's going to be into right field, a base hit. Just out of the reach of a diving Brett Nelson. And that will bring Logan Vogel, the pitcher, to the plate.
Logan Vogel, your batter for Bay City.
And he will bat from the right side. Throws left, bats right. Always shocks me in baseball when you get those guys that do that. The pitch misses low for a ball, 1-0. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. The pitch just off the end of the bat, foul, 1-2. Harabi will come set. The pitch off the inside. 2-2. Looking in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. The base hit is left stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. Bargander, Nelson, Lopez due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
We go to the bottom of the second. It'll be Blake Bargander, Brett Nelson, Mateo Lopez due up. 0-0 ball game here. Bay City 3 hits and an error. Abby has zeros across the board right now. Their 2 base runners so far was a error and a hit by pitch. But Blake Bargander will dig in.
For the Merchants, Blake Bargander.
Yeah, we'll see. Whittlesey and Ashland first tomorrow. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. In the gap, this one might be trouble. It's going to be the left fielder over to make the catch. Shinovari.
Batting for the Merchants, Brett Nelson.
1 down. And that will bring Brett Nelson to the plate. Nelson digs in. Mentioned in the field, the current Abbotsford High School baseball coach. The pitch misses the inside corner for a ball. That breaking ball breaking in onto the hands. That was, again, a good pitch. Started on that inside corner, broke down and in towards the foot. The wind, the pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Looking in, the wind, the pitch. That's going to be rocketed up the middle to the shortstop. Pick there, throw to first is in time. 2 down. That one had a little spin to it. Made an interesting play there for Anthony Madsen, but he made it. And Mateo Lopez will bat. The kick, the pitch. Fouls that one back. Mateo Lopez almost screws himself into the ground. He took a big cut at that one. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. As we have a little winged friend flying around. The pitch. Off the inside. 1-2. The kick, the pitch. Off the outside. 2-2. Looking in, the wind, the pitch. Off the outside, full count. Full count, 2-out pitch. The wind by Vogel coming back. That's going to be hit on a line. That's going to get through a base hit. First base hit of the game for the Merchants. Just a single right through the infield, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Aaron Morrow. Missed him. Scared him a little bit, though. As Aaron Morrow will come up our little fly that's been bombing around the press box. Just being annoying. The kick, the pitch. Right on that outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Vogel, 33 pitches so far. Tanner Harabi right behind him at 29. Pickoff play at first, nothing doing. Lopez back in. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Little bit high. 1-1. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be popped up. Foul territory, giving chase. It is going to be caught. They're going to say it was right on the edge of the fence. The catch is made, and that will end the inning. Base hit is left stranded. We head to the top of the third. Alvenis, Holmes, Snyder, 9-1-2, 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics. Jorgen, Alvinus. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. Number 9 hitter, the catcher in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. There we go. Yeah, got to use the manual camera here, shooting through the fence. A little easier to keep the focus on the players. That one's going to miss well off the plate for a ball. 1-2. On a gorgeous night for baseball. A little warm, but compared to what it could be, we are not complaining. Compared to the high school season, we are definitely not complaining. Right on the outside corner, strike 3, looking first out of the inning. And that will bring Hayden home. He singled his first time up. He's got one of the 3 hits for Bay City. Then got thrown out trying to steal third. The wind, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Schreiber, step back, makes the catch. First out of the inning. Or second out, excuse me. 2 down, and that'll bring Chase Snyder to the plate. He's singled on a misplay out there by J.J. Heller. He's 1 for 1. Harabi, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The pitch. A little bit high. 1-1. The pitch. All off the outside, 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Going back. Heading back, still going back. That is going to be caught. Mateo Lopez at the fence makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. It'll be top of the order for Abbotsford. Harabi, Jacoby, Castillo due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Logan Vogel getting this warm-up tosses in as Tanner Harabi will come to the plate, struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1 today. Zero ball game here in the top of the third. The wind, the pitch, off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. That's going to be rolled on the ground to short. Pick there, throw to first is in time, 1 away. Wind does pick up just a little bit here. It's swirling a bit during the national anthem. You can see it on the American flag that the VFW brought along. The wind, first pitch, cross for a strike, 0-1. Bunt, foul, 0-2. Jacoby digs back in. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit on the ground, right to first. Short step to the bag, second out of the inning. Two down, and J.V. Castillo will come to the plate. Castillo reached on an error his first time up. He is 0-for-1. The wind and the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Low for a ball, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be fouled through the light tower. 1-2. Brewers down 2-0. That one's going to be nubbed off the end of the bat. Picked by Vogel. It's going to be a tough throw. It's in time. And that'll end the inning. Nice play there by Logan Vogel. And he goes through the top of the order, 1, 2, 3. We head to the top of the fourth. Madsen, Byrne, Alvenis due up when we come back right here on Sports in Focus.
Splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Nothing ball game as we go to the fourth. Anthony Madsen to lead things off here. He hit an infield fly his first time up. Pitch, low for a ball. 1-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. The pitch, off the outside. 2-1. WBA State next weekend in Augusta for the small. Swing and a miss, strike two. 2-2. Large is in Hayward this year. Hayward always beautiful this time of year. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. One down. Augusta, neat little town right on the edge of one of the more forested areas of the state. If we go over there, might have to set the tent up out at the campground just out of town and enjoy the lake between games. The wind, the pitch, low and off the inside for a ball, 1-0. for Keegan Byrne. Flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. The kick, the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. A little bit high for a ball. 2-1. The pitch. Misses 3-1. We will be, hard to believe, 2 weeks from today, we'll be out at Raider Field in Medford. That one catches the zone. Football starting up. Actually, in fact, we have a Thursday night game in 2 weeks. That is Hurley at Rib Lake. 8-player football. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be chopped on the ground. That's going to be a tough play. It just gets past an outstretched Brett Nelson. That'll be a single. And that will bring Bump Alvinus to the plate. There we go. Deal with the setting sun. So Alvinus grounded out his first time up. 0 for 1. In fact, it was technically his second time up, but first one doesn't count. Runner got thrown out at third during the at-bat. The pitch. High for a ball. That was for the third out. That's 50 pitches thrown now by Tanner Harabi. Harabi. The pitch. Rolled foul back behind the plate. 1-1. Looking back. Sets. The pitch. Runner goes, pitches a strike. The throw down is not in time. Burns steals second. Count is 1-2. That's going to be hit down the line. That's a fair ball. Down into the corner. Byrne will turn. He will come home and he will score. That will be a single for Bump Alvinus. And an RBI. Carson Meyer will come to the plate. He grounded out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Looking. Pickoff play at first is not in time. Robbie. The pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. That's going to be nubbed off the end of the bat. They're just going to have the play at first. That'll get the out. That one had some spin on it, too. 4-3 on the putout. Does move Alvinus to second. 2 down. And that'll bring Brett Gineveri to the plate. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Robbie steps off. Wants to reset. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. The pitch. That's going to be hit on the ground. That's going to find its way through a base hit. They will send Alvinus. The throw home is in time, and he is out. Nice throw by Mateo Lopez. That'll be a single. 7-2 on the putout, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Schreiber, Stonke, Bargander due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with the assignments. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Peyton Schreiber will lead things off here. He flew out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Schreiber, Stonke, Bargander, 1-0 ball game. Bay City with the lead. Looking to set themselves up with a chance to punch their ticket to state. Long way to go in this one, though. Vogel into his wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit on the ground. Under the glove of the diving shortstop, Madsen, and that'll be through for a base hit. Sounds like it might have broken the bat. That will be a single. And that will bring Lucas Stonke to the plate. Sets. The pitch. In the dirt for a ball. 1-0. Looking over. The kick, the pitch. Low for a ball. That gets through. Throw down to second is in time. One down. The wind, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 2-1. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Left field, long run. The catch is made. Madsen lays out for it, and he pulls that one down. 2 down, and that will bring Blake Bargander to the plate, and that's 50 pitches for Logan Vogel. Bargander flew out his first time up. The wind, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The kick coming back. Well off the outside. 2-1. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be popped up on the infield, Around back behind the plate, catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Base hit is erased, caught stealing. We head to the top of the fifth. Vogel, Ovenis, Holm, 8-9-1 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Fifth inning, Bay City leading 1-0. They come to bat. Logan Vogel will come to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Harabi back out there. 1-0 ball game. The wind, the pitch. Drops that curveball on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Gave Vogel a little bit of his own medicine to lefties. The pitch. That's going to be hit on the line right to Brett Nelson, first out of the inning. Hit it hard, but right at Nelson. One down, and that'll bring Jorgen Olvenis to the plate. Keep wanting to say Jordan, but it's Jorgen Olvenis to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up. He is 0 for 1. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 today, 3 tomorrow, the pitch. High. 2-1. And 2 on Sunday is the schedule. The wind, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 2-1. The kick, the pitch. Just missing the inside corner. 3-1. Harabi, the pitch. That's going to be chopped off the plate. This is going to be a tough play. Picked by Bargander. Throw to first is wide, and that's going to get into right field. That has both players backing it up, and that will reach second for Olvenis, and it's got to be an error. Thought maybe give the single and an error, but no. That is a straight error. Runner at second, 1 out. For Hayden Holm, a single and a fly out. He is 1 for 2. Having to bump the camera and tell it to lighten up. The pitch drops in for a strike. As that sun sets, it messes with the camera just a little bit. It'll settle out once everything settles. Here as the sun goes down, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-1. The pitch off the outside. 2-1. The pitch off the inside. 3-1. Robbie. The pitch. Ball 4. Not the worst thing in the world. Set up the double play. And that'll bring Chase Snyder to the plate. Single and a fly out. He's 1 for 2. So the rules are pretty simple. If you win both your games, you go to state. If everybody goes 1-1, then it drops into some tiebreakers. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball. The first one of those is runs against, run differential, and then runs scored, I believe, is the tiebreakers. We got it published here somewhere. Fouled off. It's those three things. I just can't remember which order they're in. I know run scored is third. I can't remember if it's run differential and then runs against or run differential. But we'll see if that comes up. Looking back, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. In the gap, long run, still running. The catch cannot be made. So they're going to send Alvenes. He is going to come home. He will score on the double, or the single, excuse me, by Chase Snyder.
One scores on Snyder's hit. Now batting, Anthony Madsen.
And that'll bring Anthony Madsen to the plate. A fly out and a strikeout. He is 0 for 2. 2-0 now, Bay City. Harabi. The pitch. Catches the low outside corner for a strike. 0-1. That's 75 now for Tanner Harabi. The pitch. Stays up high. 1-1. The pitch. Low and off the outside. Well stopped back there by Bargander. 2-1. Five sites this year in the B division. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Right field. Heller coming on, still coming on. He'll settle under it. Catch is made. Holm will tag. The throw will be cut off. So Holm will move up to third, 2 down. For Keegan Byrne. Fly out in a single. He is 1 for 2. That's where he rolled on the ground, foul. Strike 1. Yeah, the 5 sites, you've got Augusta, Rib Lake, and Abbotsford hosting your traditional 6-team. Then Osceola and Glidden each hosting a 3-team. Pickoff play at first, nothing doing. Glidden is the pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball. 1-1. Glidden is Westboro, Glidden, and New Richmond. Osceola, Beef River, Osceola, and Pittsville. So that's going to be fouled back, 1-2. Then your 2 groups in Rib Lake. Rib Lake, Plum City, and Bloomer on one side. Rib Lake and Bloomer playing right now. And then Innerwald, Iron City, and Norwalk on the other side. Sets. The pitch. Off the inside. 2-2. And then in Augusta, the one side is Whitehall, Tony, and Tomahawk. Runner goes. Then that one bounces away and the run will score. Double steal works to perfection. Got me confused even. 3-0. They were trying to draw the balk, or at least a throw. Throw ends up going to first, and wasn't quite handled by Schreiber, and that allowed the run to score. Ellsworth, Medford, and Augusta on the other side. That was going to be hit on the ground. Big hopper to Nelson. This is going to be a tough play. He is safe. First and third. That's another base hit. And now they're going to talk about it. And they're going to say safe, and this is going to bring Coach Bargander out. But it'll be Bump Alvenis, a ground out and an RBI single. He is 1 for 2. Three nothing. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Pick at third, throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. Bay City gets a couple more runs. They lead 3-0. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Nelson Lopez Morrow, bottom of the order for Abbotsford when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Brett Nelson to lead things off here, 3-0 Bay City as we go to the bottom of the fifth. The wind by Logan Vogel in the pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, 0-2. Coach Robbie tracks that one down. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air in the gap. This is going to get down. A base hit. Nelson gets past. Nelson's going to dig for second. He's going to turn there. He's going to try and make it a triple. The throw gets by. They will put the brakes on him there. That is going to be a single and a two-base error on the center fielder. Second error on Bay City, and you got a leadoff runner at third for Mateo Lopez. He's got one of the three hits tonight. 1 for 1. The kick, the pitch. Big cut and a miss, strike one. 0-1. 2-0 Mets in the top of the fifth. The pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-2. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be slapped foul and out of play. I might have to go sprint after that one. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Chopped up the line, foul. Good battle here between Lopez and Vogel. Stays 0-2. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Drops that one in. Strike three, looking a gorgeous curveball, one down. And that'll bring the designated hitter, Aaron Morrow, to the plate. Flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Kick, pitch. That's going to be chopped on the ground. Scoop. The throw is in time. Nelson stays at third. That one was right at the bag. Two down now, and it's down to Tanner Harabi. A strikeout and a ground out. He's 0 for 2. Kick in the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 0-1. Sets. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. Tanner Harabi gets Abbotsford on the board. Brett Nelson comes home to score. 3-1. And that'll bring Blake Jacoby to the plate. Hit by a pitch and a ground out. He's 0 for 1. Harabi takes his lead. The pitch. Drops low for a ball. 1-0. Just 66 pitches thrown by Logan Vogel. Sets. The pitch. Drops low for a ball. 2-0. It's over at first. The pitch. Off the inside. 3-0. Sets. The pitch. Bunchone pulls back. Ball 4. 2 on with 2 outs for J.V. Castillo. Reached on an error and grounded out. He is 0 for 2. The kick, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. That is 5 straight balls from Logan Vogel. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field. Crosses him up. Back, and that's going to get down. Had him crossed up. 1 run across for Robbie. Taking off from third. First he will score, and we're tied. So 3-3 ball game, and Peyton Schreiber will come to the plate. Jorgen Olvenes goes out to talk to Logan Vogel real quick. Schreiber, a ton of room down that first base line. He tries to slice that one the other way, but it goes foul. Abbotsford's gotten everything back. 3-3 now. Vogel will come set. The pitch. Drops a bit low. 1-1. Looking, the kick, the pitch. Off the inside, pops away. Castillo's going to end up at third. Two and one the count. Vogel, the pitch. Big cut and a miss. Strike two. That's 75 now for Logan Vogel. Sets. The pitch. Well off the outside. Full count. And just like that, Bryce Trang ties it for the Brewers. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be rolled foul. Always count on Bryce Trang to do something. 3-3, 3-2 count. Schreiber digs back in. Vogel, the kick, the pitch. Off the outside, ball for first and third with 2 outs. And that will bring Lucas Stanke to the plate. Strikeout and a flyout. He is 0 for 2. You've got the exceptionally speedy JV Castillo at third. Schreiber, the pitch. That's going to be hit down the line. That's through a base hit. Castillo will come home and score. Schreiber is going to dig for third. They are not even going to try. Schreiber will end up at third on the RBI single. And Abbotsford has the lead. 4 runs here, and they're going to come together and have a discussion. See what they decide here. 4-3 Abbotsford, 2 outs here in the 5th. 4 runs across. You look at this inning, Brett Nelson singled, then Mateo Lopez struck out, Aaron Morrow grounded out, then it was the RBI single from Tanner Harabi. Blake Jacoby worked a 4-pitch walk. JV Castillo, the double to center, scored 2. Then Schreiber walked, and then the single from Lucas Stanke. Blake Bargander, the 9th merchant to come to the plate here in the 5th. Bargander 0 for 2 today. Fly out to left and a fly out to the catcher. That one right up against the fence, was inches from being out of play. The pitch off the inside for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be off the end of the bat, foul, 1-1. Looks over. The pitch. That's going to be hit down the line, but foul. 1-2. Looking over, the kick, the runner goes. That's going to be popped up. This is going to be a long run. It's going to drop in for a hit. 1 run across. They will put the brakes on Bargander. Throw comes home. They've got Stanke, and he's going to end up at second. That's going to be an RBI single. scores the run, and then he's going to go to Bargander is going to go to second on the throw. That was a smart play by Blake Bargander to kind of try and draw a throw, see if they could get Stonky home. 5-3 now. 5 runs across. Brett Nelson comes to the plate. He led the inning off with a single. The pitch. That's going to be hit on the ground. To second. Pops away there. Another run will score. They will put the brakes on Bargander at third. The error scores a run. So back to first and third. 6-3, 6 runs across in the inning, and Mateo Lopez, who struck out looking his first time up, will come to the plate. Sets. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1. The pitch. Drops in for a strike, 0-2. Takes off, and they don't have anybody at second, and the runner's gonna advance. Brett Nelson's just gonna steal second. So 2 in scoring position now. The kick, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But Abbotsford scores 6. They send 11 to the plate. We go to the top of the 6th. Meyer, Chinaveri, Vogel, 6, 7, 8 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Amazing what one inning can do. A 6-run bottom of the 5th for Abbotsford gives them a 6-3 lead as Meyer, Chinaveri, Vogel will come to the plate here in the top of the 6th. Karsten Meyer, a couple ground outs. He is 0-for-2 today. Winner of this game plays Bangor on Sunday at noon. Loser of this game plays Bangor at 4 tomorrow. The wind by Harabi in the first pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball. Long way to go in this one yet. Got a chance during the end between innings. The pitch catches the zone for a strike. Watch Bryce Terang's monster home run. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul. Is it going to stay in play? Long run. It's going to drop out of play. 1-2. You got a lot of room here, but not quite that much. Harabi gets his sign into his wind. The pitch. That's going to be rolled foul. Stays 1-2. Gonna have to reset the camera after this half inning. A few little resets. The wind, the pitch. Fouled back again. Pitch 6 the at-bat coming up. 3 straight foul balls from Karsten Meyer. Harabi. The wind The pitch. Tip foul, and that got Bargander. That got Blake Bargander in a less than positive area. So he is going to wander. He is going to collect himself. That foul ball popping up on him a little bit. So he is trying to let the pain subside a little bit. Blake's a tough kid. He gets back up. You could hear him as soon as that ball came up. That one caught him square. I think they're going to make sure he's... Yeah, they're going to make sure he's all right. Let him catch a couple here. Takes a while for that pain to truly go away. I never caught, so I never took a baseball there, but either way, it takes a little bit. But he's all right. Back into his stance as Carson Meyer will dig in once again. The wind by Tanner Harabi in the pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground to third. Picked there by Lucas Stanke. Throw to first is in time, one away. And that will bring Brett Chinaveri to the plate. Couple singles. He is 2 for 2 today. The wind and the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Harabi into his wind. The pitch. Couldn't quite hang on. 1-2. Tipped it back to the glove. It just ricocheted off the top of it. Harabi. The wind. The pitch. Off the outside. 2-2. 95 pitches now for Tanner Harabi. The kick. The pitch. That's going to be big hopper on the ground to Castillo. Throw to first is in time, 2 away. Nice play there by JV Castillo, and that will bring Logan Vogel to the plate. Strikeout, and he hit a hard line drive right to Brett Nelson at second. Harabi, the kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit hard on the ground. Smothered by Stanke. Double clutch throw to first is in time. Tag is applied, and that will end the inning. Pulled Peyton Schreiber off the bag, but he pulled him towards the runner. We head to the bottom of the 6th. That will be Morrow, Harabi, Jacoby. 9-1-2 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
6-3 Abbotsford as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Morrow, Harabi, Jacoby due up. Aaron Morrow will fly out in a ground out. He is 0 for 2 today. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out, Isaac Collins. Batting with the bases loaded. Wind in the first pitch here. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field, drifting back, now taking a few steps in. The catch is made. First out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Exactly what you're looking for late innings. As Tanner Harabi will come to the plate. First pitch to him. Shows bunt, it's in the dirt. 1-0, and a run comes across. Isaac Collins hit by the pitch. 3-2 Brewers. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Right field, playable, just a couple steps over. The catch is made out there by Holm. Second out of the inning. And Blake Jacoby will come to the plate. Hit by a pitch, a ground out, and a walk. He is 0 for 1. Vogel into his wind, the pitch. A little bit high for a ball. 1-0. Misses the outside corner. 2-0. The wind, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. The wind. The pitch. Misses the outside corner. Full count. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air out to right. Long run coming in. The catch. It cannot be made. And they're going to give him a single on that one. That was a tough play for Hayden Holm. And that will bring JV Castillo to the plate. Well, Brewers only get the one. They leave the bases loaded. Strikeout from Yelich and a ground out from Andrew Vaughn. But they do have the lead, 3-2. Kick in the pitch. Drops a bit low to JV Castillo, 1-0. Reach on an error, ground out and doubled. Looking in, the kick, pitch back to first. Throw back to first, I should say, is not in time. I thought he was coming home with that one. Vogel, 97 pitches now. Same spot that Harabi is. The pitch. Off the inside, 2-0. Bay City will have 9-1-2 in the top of the 7th. The kick, runner goes, the pitch. Pitch is a strike, the throw down is late. Jacoby steals second. Castillo. The kick from Vogel in the pitch. Drops low, 3-1. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Catches the inside corner. Full count. Sets. The pitch. Well off the outside, ball 4. 2 on, 2 outs for Peyton Schreiber. Fly out single and a walk. He is 1 for 2. So Schreiber will dig in. Sets. The pitch. Little roller on the ground. It's going to go foul. Strike 1. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Fouled back. Strike 2, 0-2. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be fouled. Stays 0-2. Schreiber digs back in. Vogel will set. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air, center field. Settling, that's going to drop in for a hit. They will send Jacoby. He will score. The throw to third is late. That will allow Schreiber. He will go to second on the RBI single. Schreiber goes to second on the throw. So second and third, 7-3, and that will bring Lucas Stanke to the plate. 1 for 3 of the single and a strikeout. He also flew out. Sets. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Right field going back, still going back, still going back. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. But Abbotsford gets another one, 7-3 as we go to the top of the 7th. Alvenis, Holmes, Snyder, 9-1-2, 2 up for the Bombers when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. New pitcher for Abbotsford. It is Brady Schmidt. He will take over on the mound. Tanner Harabi moves to short. JV Castillo moves to center. Blake Jacoby moves to right. The pitch. Swing and a foul. Strike one. And that means J.J. Heller's day is done. Looking in. The kick. The pitch. Off the helmet. That's why you wear them. So Olvenis will go to first. And that'll bring Hayden Holm to the plate. Make sure he's all right. Holm, 1 for 2, a single and a walk today. The kick, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 0-1. Sets. The kick, the pitch. In the dirt, pops away. That is going to allow Olvenis to go to second. Time called at the plate. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Long look in from Schmidt. He'll come set. The kick, the pitch. Low, could get him to chase, 2-2. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Off the outside, that's going to ricochet back. And you can tell a catcher that has played those ricochets for a long time. Blake Bargander. He knew exactly how that ball was coming back at him. Full count here. Schmidt. The kick, the pitch. Roller on the ground. That's going to be foul. It's going to roll back fair. And that's going to be a single. And that's one that Stonke's got to know the situation and see that they don't have a play. I think he thought that the runner didn't take off. You got to touch that one in foul territory before he has a chance to roll fair. So 2 on, nobody out here. Jam again. The kick, the pitch, bunt shown. Laid down, it's a good one. Schmidt's going to take it. He's going to go to first. Get the out. So the sacrifice bunt goes 1-3. Moves both runners up. So 1 down, second and third for Anthony Madsen. An infield fly, a strikeout, and a regular fly out. He is 0 for 3. The kick, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Schmidt. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Left field back. Catch is made. Alvenis will tag. The throw is going to go to third. Tag is there! Then there was not in time. The run did not come across in time. They will not score the run. So the fly out to left. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Bargander, Nelson, Lopez due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
A base running gaff for Bay City cost them a run on the fly ball. That should have been, in theory, a sacrifice fly. And even if you get the second out, if you run home on that play, on the tag, you probably score. But the runner, I'm going to look here and make sure I know who I'm talking about here. Runner on that play, that was Jorgen Alvenis. He kind of trotted home, and they got the tag at third before he touched the plate. And that cost them a run. So Blake Bargander now will come up here in the bottom of the seventh. Still a 7-3 ball game. That was a huge play there. Two huge outfield assists from Mateo Lopez. He threw that runner out at home as well on a base hit. So Logan Vogel will face Blake Bargander. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Kick in the first pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Logan Vogel up over 100 tonight. That's going to be popped foul, 1-1. Actually, might be a chance at it. No, it'll drop in. Trajectory, I thought that one was heading over us. Winds have been kind of swirling a bit today. Not a good sign for tomorrow. Kick in the pitch. That's going to be hit foul. 1-2. The wind. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul the other way. Doesn't hit the car. It was a car heading down fourth. It was close. It was in the area. The wind. The pitch. Off the inside and a bit low, 2-2. Drops in, strike three looking. First out of the inning. Brett Nelson will come to the plate, ground out single and reach on an error. He is 1 for 3. Wind in the pitch. That's going to be hit through the infield, a base hit. That's going to go around down into the corner. Nelson's going to make a big turn. He's going to put the brakes on. Throw comes in quick, but Nelson with his second base hit of the day. 10th hit for Abbotsford as Mateo Lopez will come to the plate. He is 1 for 3. He's been feast or famine. He's got a single and then a couple strikeouts. He has taken some big first pitch cuts. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Drops a bit low. 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Drops low again, 2-0. Sets. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be rolled out in front of the plate. This is going to be a tough play. They will not have one. Lopez will reach on the foul ball. Say it hit his foot. Must have hit his foot. So 2-1. It was a good play if it would have been fair. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 3-1. Wonder how much longer they go with Logan Vogel here. Fastball has definitely lost some zip. The kick, the pitch. Low ball 4. So Lopez ends up at first anyway after all of that, and that'll bring Aaron Morrow to the plate. He is 0 for 3. And I do think this will be it for Logan Vogel. See what they decide to do. He's thrown 119 pitches. Maybe haven't taken the ball away from him yet. As Sam Zine makes the slow walk out there. Nope, they're going to leave it to him. 119 pitches in. They're going to leave him out there. Aaron Morrow, who is 0 for 3. So Sam Zine will take the slow walk back behind the plate. Vogel to face Aaron Morrow with 1 out. First pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. Strike 1. Winner plays Sunday, loser plays tomorrow, both against the 3-seed Banger. The kick, the pitch. Big cut and a miss. 0-2. Abbotsford the 1 seed, Bay City the 2 in this bracket. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be sliced down the line. This is going to be a tough play. That's going to get down a base hit. They will send Nelson. The throw home is late. Nelson scores on the single by Aaron Morrow. Mateo Lopez ends up at third. 8-3, and that will bring Tanner Harabi to the plate. 1 for 4 with a single, and now somebody coming out of the dugout. And yep, that is going to be a change. So a change being made here. We're going to step aside. We'll fill you in on all the details when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. So Bump Alvanus will go to the mound. He will try and shut this down here. Chase Schneider moves from first to second, and Logan Vogel will move from the pitcher's mound to first base. Give you some pitching lines here. We can give you the closed line on Tanner Harabi. He goes 6, gives up 3 runs, 1 earned, 8 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. The open line, Logan Vogel goes 6 1/3. So 6 1/3, 8 runs, 7 earned, 11 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. His line is still open. And then Jace Affelbeck is a pinch runner at first. So lots of changes there. Said Vogel still responsible for Lopez and Affelbeck. So those will go on his line as Tanner Harabi comes to the plate. 1 for 4 with a single.
Affelbeck, the pinch runner on first. Tanner Harabi, your batter.
First pitch. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Venice. Runner goes, the pitch. Off the inside, they don't have a chance. Affelbeck steals second. 2-0 the count. How long Bump goes today? Because if this score holds, he's got a pitch. Might be. I think he's the starter. Would be the starter tomorrow. So that one misses 3-0. Not far enough for Mateo Lopez to score. Mateo's fast, but not that fast. Alvarez will come set. The kick, the pitch. Ball 4. And Tanner Harabi draws the walk. Bases loaded, 1 out for Blake Jacoby, who's 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, he's walked, and he's singled. Trifecta of ways of getting on base. Looking for reaching on an error yet. It's kind of the big 4. The wind, the pitch. Drops in for a strike. 0-1. The wind, the pitch. Drops a bit low for a ball. Some dust kicking up from the wind. Like I said, it's been windy. The wind is blowing out now. The wind, the pitch. Drops a bit low, 2-1. No rain in the forecast today. Tomorrow's the iffy day. Thunderstorms forecasted as a chance all through the day. The wind, the pitch. That's going to go back up the middle. That's going to be snagged. And they will double them up, and that'll end the inning. They caught that one. I thought it bounced. That's going to be a double play. Mateo Lopez didn't have a chance. So a double play there to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Byrne, Alvenis, Meyer due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
We go to the top of the 8th. Barn Alvenis Meyer due up. Keegan Byrne so far today. He is 2 for 3. Fly out in a couple singles. Face Brady Schmidt. Schmidt the kick, the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Schmidt. Comes set. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be flared. Out back is short. Tanner Harabi is there, first out of the inning. 1 down, and that'll bring Bump Alvenis, the pitcher, to the plate. 1 for 3. A single, ground out for him. 3 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors. Bay City has left 6. Abbotsford 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They've left 9. The kick, the pitch. Big cut and a miss, strike 1. 0-1. Open up tomorrow with Whittlesey and, I gotta remember who I'm talking about here. Whittlesey and Ashland, as that one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to get down a base hit. Played there by Blake Jacoby. That is a single. And Karsten Meyer will come to the plate. 3 ground outs. He's 0 for 3. Then if this score holds, it'll be Bangor and Bay City at 4 p.m. And then the Whittlesey Ashland loser against Elmwood at 7. The kick, the pitch. Fouled back, strike 1. The wind, the pitch. Drops a bit low, 1-1. That's going to be hit on the ground. Double play ball, second one, relay, high, pulled down double play, and that'll end the inning. 4-6-3 on the double play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Castillo, Schreiber, Stanke, middle of the order due up for Abbotsford when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma. where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Bottom of the 8-3. Last chance for Abbotsford to maybe tack on an insurance run or two. It'll be Castillo, Schreiber, Stonke. Always huge to win that first game. Gives you kind of that bit of an extra advantage. Because obviously, worst case scenario, you drop into... Worst case scenario, you're 1-1 and hope for a tiebreaker. Or you can win your game on Sunday and go to state. Venice, the wind, the pitch. Stays a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. Venice, the good double play to end the 7th. The wind, the pitch. Big cut and a miss, 1-1. Trying to will his team to a comeback in the 9th. They'll need 5 in the top of the 9th. They'll have the bottom of their order. The wind, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 1-2. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Peyton Schreiber to the plate. 2 for 3. His last 3 at-bats, single, walk, single. He's got a couple RBIs as well. An RBI, I should say. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Venice. Into his wind. The pitch. Off the outside. 1-1. The kick. The pitch. High and tight. 2-1. The wind, the pitch, low for a ball. 3-1. The wind, the pitch. Ball 4. Peyton Schreiber draws the 1-out walk. And that will bring Lucas Stonke to the plate. Stonke 1 for 4. He does have a single. And an RBI. The kick, the pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Long run, still coming on, settling under. No, that one reached. That one dropped. I thought maybe it was caught. It's tough to tell from our vantage point. That's going to be a single. They had a chance at Peyton Schreiber at second. Didn't get the throw. So 2 on for Blake Bargander. 1 for 4 with a single. Venice comes set. The kick, the pitch. Right in the zone for a strike, 0-1. We are back on the air tomorrow at noon, Whittlesea and Ashland. Looking back, the kick, the pitch. Big cut and a miss. 0-2. This game changed on a dime in the 5th. Little roller up the line. That is going to be foul. That bottom of the 5th inning, 6 runs across. Since then, Abbotsford has continued to roll. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the breaking ball, second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Brett Nelson to the plate. The kick, the pitch. Drops on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Sets. The pitch. Misses for a ball. 1-1. The kick, the pitch. Big cut and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Sets. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground. Comes up at short second and it gets through. They will hold Schreiber at third. The error will keep the inning alive. And Mateo Lopez will come to the plate with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Single, strikeout, strikeout, walk. Said it's been feast or famine for Mateo Lopez tonight. The wind and the pitch. Misses a little bit low for a ball. 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or strike 1, excuse me, 1-1. So used to Mateo Lopez swinging out of his shoes for his pitch. The kick, the pitch, low for a ball. 2-1. Popping away. Schreiber not scoring. Schreiber not doing anything on that one. And 15 here in Abbotsford. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. The wind, the pitch. Drops in, strike 2, 2-2. Nice breaking ball from Olvenes. Trying to get his team to the 9th, only down 5. Olvenes. Into his wind. The pitch. That's going to be hit down the line if it's fair, but it's going to go foul. Stays 2-2. Everybody's got to go back. Schreiber from third, Stanke from second, Nelson from first. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be popped up, foul and out of play. Steps in. Looks in. The wind. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. That is back deep. That is caught. In the gap, Brett Shinavari comes over, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Mateo Lopez hit it about as far as you could here without it going out. Shinavari was there, and that will send us to the top of the ninth. Shinavari, Vogel, Uvenes, bottom of the order, due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MNCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Top of the ninth, 8-3. Shinavari, Vogel, Uvenes due up here, trying to score 5. Get this game to the bottom. That misses low for a ball from Brady Schmidt. That's going to be hit in the air, foul. The pitch. Bounces in front of the plate, 2-1. So if you're Bay City, step one, you got to win tomorrow in that 4 o'clock game against Bangor. If you win that one, then you got to cheer for the Bangor Redbirds to beat Abbotsford and hope the tiebreakers go in your favor. The pitch. High for a ball. 3-1. Big thing you need to do is you need to score a lot of runs against Bangor. The kick, the pitch, fouled back, full count. That's going to be the real key if you are Bay City, is you've got to put a ton of runs up on Bangor. Get yourselves those tiebreakers just in case you get lucky. I mean, first step win. For Abbotsford, assuming the score holds, the kick, the pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground. Over the head of Schmidt, picked by Harabi. Throw to first, in time, one away. One down, and that will bring Logan Vogel to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Like I said, for Abbotsford, the math is simple. Assuming this score holds here in the ninth, Abbotsford just needs to beat Bangor on Sunday at noon, and they punch their ticket to Augusta. Kick in the first pitch. Big cut and a miss, strike one. Bay City, who advanced to state last year. The kick, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 0-2. Schmidt. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be on the ground. Up the middle, that's going to be picked by Harabi. Throw to first. Dugout. 2 down. Nice play by Harabi. 2 outs, and that will bring Jorgen Alvenes to the plate. 0 for 2. He's reached on an error, and he's been hit by a pitch. That hit by a pitch is last time up right off the top of the helmet. From Schmidt. Schmidt, the kick. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. You want to get Alvenis here. You don't want to have to face this top of the order again. Schmidt. The kick. The pitch. Across for a strike. 2-1. The kick. Coming back. That's going to be rolled on the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. The game will continue. Alvenis reaches his first hit. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Hayden Holm, 2 for 3. Single, flyout, walk, single. Little seeing eye single. Pickoff play at first. They got him! They pick Alvenis off first, and that is your ball game. So the pickoff will end the game, and Abbotsford gets the 8-3 win. They will play on Sunday at noon against Bangor. Bay City will play at 4 on Saturday against Bangor. Going through the stats here real quick, we will start with the Bay City Bombers. Hayden Holm, 2 for 3, 2 singles. He also walked. Chase Snyder, 2 for 3, 2 singles and RBI. Anthony Madsen, 0 for 4. Keegan Byrne, 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored. Bump Alvenis, 2 for 4, 2 singles and RBI. Brett Chinavari, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Logan Vogel, 0 for 4. Jordan Alvenis, 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And a congratulations to Tanner Harabi, named the co-player of the year in the Dairyland Large. Going through your pitching stats, Logan Vogel goes 6 1/3, gives up 8 runs, 7 earned, 11 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Bump Alvenis goes an inning and 2/3, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, did not give up a run. On the other side, for Abbotsford, Tanner Harabi, 1 for 4, a single, a run scored, and an RBI. He also walked once. Blake Jacoby, 1 for 3, a single, 2 runs scored. He walked and was hit by a pitch. J.V. Castillo, 1 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs and a run scored. He walked once. Peyton Schreiber, 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored, and RBI. He walked twice. Lucas Stanky, 2 for 5, 2 singles, a run scored, and an RBI. Blake Bargander, 1 for 5 with a single and an RBI. Brett Nelson, 2 for 5, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Mateo Lopez, 1 for 4 with a single. He walked once. Aaron Morrow, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Pitching, Tanner Harabi went 6, gave up 3 runs, 1 earned, 8 hits, 1 walks, 3 strikeouts. Brady Schmidt goes the final 3, 3 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He did not give up a run. That will wrap things up for us here tonight. We are back on the air 1 o'clock tomorrow, Whittlesey and Ashland. And then 4 o'clock will be Bay City and Bangor. Then the 7 o'clock game will be the loser of the 1 o'clock game against Elmwood. Want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you all right back here tomorrow morning.